Good morning, everyone. Just checking everything out. Figured I'd do another live stream and see how everybody's doing. Give a couple of updates, go through some of the comments that I got. Talk about maybe my last couple of videos, walking around in IT Park and going through the local areas. Um, just some normal stuff that happens here. I figured I'd do this before I started my day because it's morning time here, and if you're back in the States, well, it's late at night, depending on what time you're watching this, whether it's live or, afterwards. So I figured I would just go ahead and go live and do this and see what the day brings and stuff like that. So we're going to start out, and as people are coming in here, let's start out with some of the comments that I got, and let's address them. I do talk to everyone, and I do respond to everything as far as I know. And well, if I missed a comment or something of that nature, I apologize. It's one of those things that I just didn't see it. So let's see here. Let's go here. View all. So let's see here. This is from Lonely Kevin in 2003. This is, I guess, my latest comment. It says, "Nice video, Trey. IT Park is a beautiful park. The area looks very clean." Yeah, it really is. And I just really wanted to touch on that. They do. They have people that stay out there cleaning it. They have security guards, police officers, whatever you want to call them. They make sure everything stays good and nothing bad happens. But if you leave right outside of IT Park, it goes back to the normal city area and stuff like that. It's definitely not kept as clean. This is one of those places that you could see $1 million house and right next door is a shack. So definitely no homeowners associations or anything of that nature that would keep things in line, if you know what I mean. So just one of those things. And this is, we'll go to the next comment. This is the reason I actually wanted to do this live and talk about it. This is from Pandemic of the Universe. It was kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but I figured I would address it. It said, "Never enter Filipino bars. Drink at bars frequented by expats and tourists, and never ever get a Filipino girlfriend." And I thought that was interesting. I was like, So I responded back to him, and I just care to elaborate, ask. and a little bit of a smart ass. It is what it is, right? And he says, "Pretty self-explanatory if you ask me." Well, I responded back. That's like, "Just figured you had a story. Thanks for sharing." You treat them like, treat them with kindness, even though they sometimes they just don't really. How do you put this? They're not always the nicest people in the world, but what can I say? I just figured he had a story, or maybe something that happened to him. Who knows? But he didn't want to elaborate. He just wanted to be, I guess, a little bit of a butthead. Who knows? But if you want to think about that, and let's just be honest, okay? Why did he ask, or why did he say never enter a Filipino bar? I mean, is there something out there that maybe I'm not, aware of, or is there something going on? Because, my view is literally just my view. It's one-sided, and there's always two sides to every story. So when you hear something like that, you want to know, is there something more? Is there something I'm not seeing? You want to dive a little deeper into that. And, well, let's just be honest, right? If there's a danger out there, if there's something that and you don't share with the world, or with somebody who's going out there and doing some exploring. I mean, you're setting people up for failure if you know something. I'm just saying, why not put it out there if there's something? I mean, I'd rather have too much information than not enough, right? That's just me personally, but what do you do? So, if there's something out there, or, I need to know, or something maybe I should tell my viewers, or, other expats, maybe it's a conversation we can have, especially if you see me out there. If you want to do it in private, that's fine too. Um, Let me know. I'd appreciate it. Because, if there's something out there that's more than normal, uh, maybe more than just a normal scam, that maybe, oh yeah, the bar girls are out there trying to get your money, or, but maybe there's a real danger. And, I'm going to tell you a little story. So I have a family member that was in the Philippines many, many years ago, back when the U.S. Navy was here. And unfortunately, for him, he was out riding some motorcycles or doing his own thing, enjoying life. And he refuses to come back to the Philippines ever. And I'll tell you why. He was out there and he got robbed. Him and a buddy of his was out there riding around, checking things out, exploring, having a good time. And unfortunately, there was a local that decided to rob him, and grabbed him from behind and put a knife to his neck. And, well, slit his throat from ear to ear. And luckily he survived, because it was a dull knife. But he got him all the way from here, all the way here. And he's got a nice little scar. And he refuses to come back, and he hates the Philippines. Um, so just so you know, bad things can happen. So you got to be careful where you're at. Uh, when you think about that, that is kind of scary. And if there's something out there or something going on that you don't know about, share it with us. Let us know. There's always a good reason to let people know. Uh, you don't want those kind of things happening. Do I expect those things to happen? No, I don't. For the most part, everybody's pretty nice and everything. And that was a long time ago, obviously. Yes, I'm still fighting this cold thing. But anyways, back to what I was saying. When I ask you to elaborate, or, tell me about it or something like that, I'm not being rude. I really genuinely want to know. It's just one of those things. And so with that in mind, be careful what you do. Be careful where you go. And, the one guy said, Filipino bars, stay out of them. If it looks sketch, and you're not comfortable, definitely. If you're not with people that you know or trust, it may be something you want to do. So let me go back to this next thing. Let's see. I got a sauna all. How lucky. Let's see here. So okay. Here's another one about IT park at night in the Philippines. All right. So one subscriber told me, he said, have a live audio next time you vlog, Trey. I want to hear the people, the streets, the cars. Take care, bro. People will discover the hidden gems of the Pacific. Pearl of the Orient is what the Philippines is. Research. Find a Filipina. Enjoy your fourth chapter of your precious life. Who are they fooling? Philippines has a lot to offer. It's not for everyone to like, but it's becoming attractive year after year. Foreigners are coming slowly but surely. And you know what? You're right. They are. And there's a lot of great things about this place. And, it's not for everybody. And I keep saying that because it really isn't. There's some people that will never be happy. And then there's people that will be. Other things is that, if you want to find a Filipino, they're out there. Go talk to them. If nothing else, they'll talk to you. Make some friends. It is what it is, right? Don't be scared. I mean, like I said, everybody's pretty nice, and what else are you going to do, right? Go out here, meet some friends, talk to people, do things that get out of your comfort zone, really. So, um, now speaking of people, and it's growing slowly but surely. So I just watched the news here in the Philippines, and they said that the visitors are down actually. So there's less people coming, and tourists, and tourists come here and they spend money. They spend lots of money. So that's a bad thing for the Philippines. Uh, Not really sure why just yet, but there's a whole bunch of different reasons. Could be inflation, the economy around the rest of the world, people deciding not to come because they don't have enough expendable cash to take trips and do things like that. But on the other hand, guys, if you think about this, it's one of those things that it is cheaper here. And if you're going to go on a vacation, you want to go see some beaches or you want to go explore the stuff out there, yeah, you know what? It's probably, well, I know it's a lot cheaper than going to Europe. It's a lot cheaper than going anywhere in the United States. It's cheaper than going anywhere in Australia. I mean, it's cheaper than going anywhere in Europe for the most part. I mean, there's a reason that there's a lot of Korean visitors here, and Japanese come here, and all the Chinese and all them. They come here because it costs less to go on vacation, and if that's what you're looking for, there's a reason. The downfall for Westerners is that we have to buy a plane ticket that costs a lot more to get here. But that is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I don't make the prices. So let's see here. So a lot of things. I had this one guy, Thomas Clements. It says Boomers United. Well, if you didn't know, I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen X guy. I was born in 1977. So, yeah, they call us the last feral generation. It is what it is. We don't care about your feelings, right? It's true. For the most part, we don't. There are always people complaining and they're never happy and, all that other fun stuff. What can I say? You didn't go through what we went through. Nobody gave us anything. We weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouth. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers or Google or video games for the most part. We had video games, but it wasn't like these today. We didn't sit there and online game and stream or whatever. We sat down if we're going to watch a TV program. I mean, Sundays, I remember as a kid, we had Disney Sunday night movies, and every Sunday they had a movie on. We watch it, and that was a big deal. And they had Kung Fu Theater on what, Saturdays or Sunday. I don't remember, but because it was many years ago. But those are the things that we do, and we would schedule a time to watch them. Saturday morning cartoons when we were kids. That was when we got to watch cartoons. Gen X is a little bit different, but the boomers are here. There's a few Gen Xers here, and then you have a few of the new generations that are here. They're all different, but pretty much everybody's kind of looking for the same thing. So, other thing is, let's see here. What else? Oh, in one of my videos, we went to the Mercado. If you watched IT Park at Night, and if you didn't, go watch it. somewhere in the middle of the video or closer to the end. Was in the Mercado. It's in IT Park area. Man, it's a great place to go. It was, lots of different foods, lots of different people. There's some live music playing. Uh, you, if you got different taste, or if everybody wants something different that you're hanging out with, it's really a great place to go. You can get lechon, you can get street tacos, you can get local dishes, you can get gelato, ice cream, milkshakes, you can get alcohol. Um, Found a place that does buy one get one free, margaritas. Pretty cool, I thought. Whatever it is that you're doing. So it is what it is. Let's see here. Sorry, I just got to. Let's see. Sorry, I got a message just now. Sorry about that. It happens, I guess. You're doing a live stream and people want to do it. Let me talk about the other stuff so that what was the other thing I want to talk about? Okay, so I wanted to talk about TV, guys. So you guys are coming over here, or you're thinking about the local TV channels and things like that, and guess what? Most of it is not in English, right? Some is, and you can make out with whatever it is that you want to do. But so you're going to do, probably some streaming or something of that nature, right? Well, let me tell you about this, okay? So if you're back in the Western world, anywhere, Netflix has raised their prices many, many times, right? It is what it is. But you can get Netflix over here. So you can watch some stuff and, get some TV in your language. So let me put this out here. Netflix, it's only going to cost you about $3, $4 US in the Philippines. So if you're back in the Western world and you got a VPN, you sign up for Netflix and use your VPN, you can get it cheaper, pay in pesos. Same thing with Prime. I don't know if you guys know about Amazon Prime, but Amazon Prime, yeah, I signed up for that and I got it and I'm using it so I can watch some of the TV programs that I like to watch back in the stateside. And yeah, again, it's like $5 a month. Yeah, maybe not even that. It's probably about $4. But think about this, okay? So these things cost less over here. And if you order it through the States, it is what it is. But it is cheaper. So, maybe a little way to side skirt if you're not over here. But if you want to over here, remember, you're going to save a little bit of money. Other thing I want to talk about when it comes to those kind of things, because you got your Netflix, you got your Disney, you got everything else that's going on, and they're all cheaper over here. Your HBO, your Max, whatever, all that stuff is cheaper. And so if you need something to watch when you're not out, maybe it's raining, whatever the case is, and you want to do it, it's cheaper to get that stuff over here. Now, if you're coming over here, this is my advice. Get yourself an Amazon Fire Stick. If you don't know, it's one of those things. You can download all your stuff on it. You can download your Netflix, your Max, your HBO Go, whatever it is, that your Prime Video, all those things right there, and you can use it. But here's the kicker. So if you get an Amazon Fire Stick, you can actually program it and stream live television from the States, from all over the world. You can actually stream new movies that are out in theaters, and it doesn't cost you a thing. If you program it, it is super simple to do. I know a lot of people's like, oh, maybe that's illegal, or maybe it's not illegal for you to watch it. It's illegal for you to send it out. So just keep that in mind, because you're just watching it, you're streaming it, you're not downloading it, copying it, selling it, you're just watching, and it's there. So Amazon Fire Stick, that's going to be your friend when it comes to watching TV, watching movies, watching live sports events, things of that nature. So that's pretty important, just so you know. I thought you might be interested in knowing that. I got a Fire Stick. I definitely opened it up and downloaded and programmed it, opened it up to sources so I could watch some different stuff. And so I was able to watch the stuff on Paramount Plus. I was because I like that Tulsa King TV show with Sylvester Stallone. I did. I binge watched it yesterday. Watched the whole season. So sorry guys, I'm getting some messages here. Yeah, and I'm in a live stream. Let's see here, but it's back from the States, so I need to handle it. If you guys can just give me a minute. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying there. Amazon Fire Stick, get you one, bring it with you. They're cheap. You can get them at Best Buy. You can order them off of Amazon, all that other fun stuff. So, yeah, that's about that. And really, that's all I needed to say about that. And if you got one or if you need some help, let me know. Okay. Um, I have no problems helping you out there. Well, look, guys, I've got some stuff I need to handle back in the States right now. So I'm going to have to cut my live stream a little short today. But I appreciate you guys watching. You guys do what you got to do. Let me know what's going on. And keep sending me those comments. I appreciate it, guys. All right, guys. Take care.